so now we're gonna arrange it in Mr. Wolver's house. But before we do that, we're gonna build a little bit more furniture on the outside, so we're gonna put stuff inside. We're gonna build a bookshelf. So bookshelf's gonna be brown, obviously, or black or white. But the problem with me now is I've kind of painted myself at the corner of the black and white checkerboard floor. So the furniture is gonna have to be nice and, you know, weird. Unless I do the walls a different color. Maybe I'll do the walls a different color and then give them totally different color carpet all over again. That doesn't matter. We can paint anytime we want. All right, so we're gonna do a bookshelf. Bookshelf, I think it's gonna be 3 deep so that the back has a thingy because there's nothing thinner than 1. But I want the bookshelf to have some depth to it. Unless, is there bookcases in this thing? No, there aren't. Okay, so this is gonna be just a very straightforward structure. But the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna do it a little bit differently. I'm trying to think now of like what's the best way to create a thin divider for a bookcase. I'm thinking using windows. Like if I could get the small windows, the small window frames, like let's see, like this. Is it? Yeah, like this. And if I stack these on top of each other, like that, right? And then I put like a backing piece to it. So for instance, I put like that behind it. It doesn't look like a bookcase, you think? Do you think it could pass off as a bookcase? Whoops. What do you think? Does that look like a bookcase to you? You know, if I painted it a little more dumb color, like this brown, this shit brown that we've been using a lot. Why does it say reddish brown? Is there just brown? There isn't brown, is there? It's weird. Oh, dark brown. Ah, there is brown. What have we been painting our stuff? Have we been painting it shit brown or dark brown? Oh, we have been painting it shit brown. Okay. Does that look like a bookcase? I have no idea. I'm legitimately stumped right now on some ideas that I want to try out. Oh shit. I didn't want to do that. Get up there. Stop it! Alright, fit in there. So, if we built that, this is some test material right here. This is like innovation on the spot. And then we put a flat 6 plate on top, or rather 3 of these. And then we painted it brown. Does that look like a bookcase to you? The problem is there are no books in it. That's the big problem. But I think it does kind of look like a shelf, worthy of things. It's a little shallow though. I'm curious what it'll look like if it was. The problem is I want the dividers to be thin, so I can't use bricks. I've got to use window frames. I think that's the best bet, is to use window frames. And the smallest window frame is these. You know, that's the smallest size ones we got. Is yeah, that's the smallest one. So I think it looks okay. I'm just curious to see what it looks like too deep. If I add another window frame right in front of it, it doesn't work, does it? Like I don't think it works, because if we do that, it looks weird because it's got that like multiple line in the front. I'm testing now to see what it looks like. I haven't quite decided how I'm gonna do this yet, but let's say it's too deep. I don't like the holes on it though. The holes make it look really stupid. But I think that's still okay. I think we can have a 2 deep shelf, don't you think? Don't you think that looks a little bit more substantial? I mean, it's as long as it's longer than his arms, really. I don't think I need it 2 deep though. Yeah, that looks a little bit too much for a Lego man. So we're gonna undo that. I think that will do. I gotta try and figure out a way to get rid of holes. Is there any other alternative blocks that I can use? Windscreen frame slanted though. Anything at all? Don't think so. Not from here, anyways. I think this was our best bet. I think it was. Could use some of these, though. These wall elements. Like these divider wall elements. But the problem is that they're curved on the edge. So... And also they're a brick high. So it's going to be tricky to sort of put the roof on top of them. Alright, we're going to experiment with build number 2 for Wolverine's bookshelf. Is to use these. But these are going to be too deep, so we're not going to use these. We're going to try still the same formula, 1 deep. Alright, and we're going to use these over here. The problem with these is they're very, very shallow. They're not tall, which might be a problem, but let's see what it looks like. We're going to have a shit ton of shelves instead. So same size, like that. And then... I wonder if these will stack on top of each other. I don't think they will. I don't think it allows you to do that. Yeah, they've got to fit on something. So if that's the case, what needs to happen then is we need a 6 block at the back, like that, and then we need a 6 plate going over the top, and I think that's gonna make the shelf a little bit too fat. See, what happens is if we put that on top of that, and then we shift these things on top there. See, that looks a little weird. It does look a little bit strange. We'll give it a go. We'll build it up until it's pretty much as big as it needs to be. Clone that. And then we'll finish it off with plates on the top. Like that, and like that. And then we're going to paint it. So everything's gonna be brown for now, just to give it a sort of woody color. So they kind of both do look like shelves, though. They look okay. They're acceptable, you know. And for some reason, I've managed to stack this on top of that without, you know, without the middle part. I don't know how I've done it. That's very odd, but I've managed it somehow. If I can get rid of that, and that, and then what I'll do... I'm trying to brainstorm how to get this done. No. That. Together, that and that. Right? If we can move that. Stick on top there. And then... undo selecting those. And if we move that, put it on top of... There we go! It was possible! What do you guys think? Which shelf should I go for? Maybe I'll have them both in different places. This one looks more like a little, like, almost like a shoe rack. I'm not gonna say it now. I wanted to build one, and I totally forgot how to do it. But, you know, I suddenly figured out this does look like some kind of a shorter rack. This looks more like a bookcase, though. So I think I'm gonna go with this design here. I'm gonna keep this design in there, just so that we can. I don't mind the holes. They're alright. We can deal with them. I only wish that I could make this taller. If I could make this the height of that, I would definitely go for this design. It looks kind of cool, but I don't think there are the bricks to do that. Because these only go 1 high. Yep, these divider pieces thingies don't go too high. You know. Are there any other alternatives that we could have done to make said bookcase? What the hell's this? Oh, that's weird. It's a weird piece. There are a lot of weird ass pieces in this Lego Digital Designer. Pieces that I've never seen before in my life have appeared as such in this thing. Okay, I think we're done. I think we're gonna stick with this bookcase design. I think that's pretty nice. We're gonna save this for later. Okay, so we got a bookcase, and we're gonna line the wall with bookcase over here. Then have a window somewhere over there. So bookcase is there, and then the TV cabinet is gonna be there. Definitely no television blocks. So we're gonna have to learn how to build a flat screen. How are we gonna make a flat screen TV for Mr. Wolverine? That's gonna be a little bit of a challenge, isn't it? Flat screen TV. Mr. Wolverine, you are going to need a flat screen TV. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get these plates vertical, but have them really, really thin. So I'm thinking one of these, maybe? You know what I could do is I could put this like that, and then I could put this like that, and then I could flex it. It's not letting me. Isn't this supposed to be able to flex? Oh no. Flex. Oh no, it's not flex. It's a hinge. Damn it. I've been thinking about the wrong thing. Why can't I rotate this? Okay, that doesn't work. Never mind. I think it was this. I think this will work. No, 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 not there. I want you in the middle. Okay, and then hinge. If I put this like that, and then what I can do is I can attach a flat tile on top of it. Oh, that's a big flat tile. Yeah, I can totally do that. Does that look like a TV? I mean, obviously we're gonna have to do a little cosmetic thing about it, but that definitely looks like a flat screen TV that Mr. Wolverine could be proud of. I'm gonna give him like a big ass TV, like a really big freaking TV. It's gonna be ridiculously large, but I think that's one way to mount it. I don't know how I feel about this piece though, because it's hard to get this guy in the middle. It really is quite challenging to get him in the middle. There we go. Had to zoom in way much. Okay, so that's one way of mounting the flat screen. Let's look at another one. Another way of doing it is obviously one of these pieces. This one. And then I could just have the flat screen directly on it, but it doesn't look like it has any stands or anything because it's really short. Unless I put it up on a plate. That's a thought. What if I put it on a plate? Oh, I can even put it on this thing, so it could even turn. Right? Because I can hinge this thing, and it could turn like that. Okay, what if I put on that thing? I think this is an even nicer one. I think I want it. Yeah, I think I definitely want to go with this design. Because this way, when I put the plate on it, it does look like it has a stand, right? It looks like it has a legitimate stand, and I can put something underneath it, and it will be able to hinge. Cool! I think we're gonna go with that. I think we're gonna screw this thing. Alright, this is Mr. Wolverine's super ginormous flat screen TV that we're gonna do. We're gonna give him a... That's a little bit too big, right? That's a little ostentatious. I think we're gonna avoid that. What's the next biggest flat tile that we got? It's it's tough. I think if we do 2 of these, it's got the buttons on the bottom. It's a little bit too small. Needs something at the top as well. But we can have flat tile, 8 flat tile up there. We definitely have to add some plating at the back, which we are gonna do. What I can do is I can put a 4 plate, vertical like that, and then I'll put the flat 8 like that. What do you think? Big enough, Wolverine? It's as tall as you, man. It's like, if we were going to proportions in your house, this thing is a monster. I think it's a little bit too big. I think I've given you far too much, Wolverine. I think this is a little bit too ridiculous. This is like as big and as long and as tall as you. It's as tall as you and as big as your couch. I don't think it's gonna fit in your house, Wolvie. It's not gonna fit in your house. You can't have it. All right, we're gonna have to shrink it down. All right. No ginormous TV for you. Sorry. All right, we're gonna have to go with a, that was a 5x8, I believe. So we are gonna go with a 4x6 kind of a, it's definitely gonna have to be a by 6 size. So what we can do is we can, I would have used this, but I don't want the knobs at the side. They make the thing look weird. If it was just at the bottom, I would use this. This is totally the perfect size. All right, we're gonna have to emulate that on top here. So it's gonna be the flat screen. It's gonna be 4x6. What if I don't do the knobs? What if I don't do the knobs at all? I'll put that there like that, and then I'll put a 6 plate across the back. Rotate. What am I doing? All right, there we go. And then we'll clone that and put that there and there. I think that looks pretty okay as well. Once we paint it black for now. I think that'll work a little okay. To make it look a little better, I'm gonna sort of streamline the back here by adding 2 plates at the back. Like that. And that. And I'm gonna paint those. You know what? Let's just go all the way. Let's make it a little even size and put it there. I think that will work. Wolverine's got your flats. You've got your flat screen. It's got no buttons on it. I think it's fine. Once you put it on a table or something like that, it's gonna look absolutely perfect. I'm gonna add a 4 plate underneath it, like that, to make it have a stand, sort of. It still has that sort of little middle-y piece that I like, but at the same time, I don't like the knobs on the top, so we're gonna make it smooth. But in order to make it smooth, we're gonna have to be a little bit creative with that. This is gonna be a little bit of a challenge. I have no idea. That will have. I think that will have to come once we finish the sort of the drawer, or what am I calling it? Why drawer? No, it's the cabinet or whatever that this thing's gonna sit on top of, which we're gonna make out of glass. I think it's gonna be nice if we made it out of like kind of chic glass thing that the TV is gonna sit on. So we've got the couch, we've got the long other couch, which one brick I just realized is not painted red, which we're gonna do right now. Dark red, there we go. We've got the bookshelf, we've got the TV, and I need the TV cabinet. What else do we need? What else do you want? Oh, we need the coffee table. Yeah, we need the coffee table. Coffee table's gonna be easy. 6x6 plate, smack in the middle. We're gonna put, man, I got something in my eye. I'm playing LDD with one eye. I got no depth perception right now. We're gonna put these knobs underneath again, as usual. So it's gonna be a 6x6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm just gonna put this on top. Easy! Coffee table. It's a really low rider coffee table, right? It's low. We can make it a little bit higher, but that will make it just one lower than the couch. How tall are coffee tables normally? Are they as tall as the couch, or are they lower? Do you guys have like really tall coffee tables? Do you guys have like lower coffee tables? Do I even want this in the middle though? Because TV cabinet is gonna be like there, right? TV cabinet is gonna be there. TV's gonna be there. Speaker's gonna be there. Bookshelf's gonna be here. Couch gonna be here. Couch gonna be here. So couch here. Couch recliner here. Do I want a coffee table in the middle? I think we'll just have one anyways. Whether or not we actually use it is a totally different story. But I can definitely make this higher by 1. The problem is if I make it higher by 1, it's gonna have this sort of really weird cod table legs, which I don't like. See, it's gonna look like that. It's got weird. I guess it's okay. I guess it's okay, but it's not really. I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore. Is there a way I can make a 2-plate high? 2-plate high with I don't think there is. I don't think a piece in Lego exists for you to make a 2-plate high round bit. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think it's possible, man. I don't think it's possible. I think we're just gonna have to bite the bullet and do it. So, yeah, I think that's gonna be it. So clone that there, clone that there, clone that there, clone that on top, on top, on top, on top. We're gonna paint that the silver light stone gray that we use for the couch feet, and then we're gonna put this guy on top, and then we're gonna make that transparent. Does it look okay transparent, or do we want to have like a transparent sort of bluish tinge to it? I think the bluish tinge makes it look a little bit more glassy in this particular style. So there we go. Coffee table done, couch done, this thing done, that thing done. We got a lot of furniture built today. Next, we're gonna start moving stuff in. We're gonna build a TV cabinet that we're gonna put in. We'll put the cabinet in, and then after that, we're gonna start rearranging some of Mr. Wolverine's furniture. And then once that's done, Mr. Wolverine, you are gonna have a house that you can be proud of. You son of a bitch. Look at your face. Look at your transparent hair. Transparent hair. Oh, I'll make you into a ghost. Woo, Mr. Wolverine, what happened to you? Alright guys, stay tuned next time for more Lego Digital Designer. This is the Admiral signing out.